Welcome to the Dr. And Show. I'm Stephen Handysides. Come with me as I explore some of the amazing range of treatments they are performing at their premier clinic in the heart of Perth. I'm going to see how a professional aesthetic clinic finds tailored solutions for skin concerns such as lines and wrinkles and cellulite, performs life-changing cosmetic surgery, and performs some cutting-edge treatments to get you feeling and looking great. What are we waiting for? Let's go and check it out. If, like me, you'll be looking forward to a summer of barbecues on the beach, playing sport and having drinks with friends, then you'll want to be looking and feeling your very best. This means you need to think about what you put inside your body as well as how you treat the outside. More and more men and women are looking to clean out, detox and get fit. Dr. Anne and her team are here to put a bounce in your step and give you all the vitamins your body needs to wake up and head into the summer full of energy. I headed down to the Medi Spa to find out more from the team. I'm here in the executive suite in Dr. Anne's Medi Spa. There's a jacuzzi, there's a massage bed, there's a sauna. What have we missed? This is pretty amazing in the centre of Perth. What was the whole inspiration behind this?
Well, I am a believer in getting the most out of life, and I think that looking good and feeling good go hand in hand. And I've also been a long believer that if we gave ourselves a bit of our own personal time, whether that is through doing something simple that we enjoy, then we feel better. And so then we're not so cranky at work, we're not so cranky at home, we perform better. And so this is the idea behind giving yourself a bit of me time, you know, and that's not too far away to go. I mean, you've got the cosmetic suite where you can have cosmetic treatments. You've got a whole range of treatments. So how does this sort of link into obviously the plastic surgery and the cosmetic side? Well, as a plastic surgeon, I do a lot of treatments for patients, and it's nice that while a patient's recovering, that they can also have a bit of pampering, and rather than people getting excited about going overseas for cosmetic surgery and having a promise of a holiday, then we're trying to give them a holiday at home.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really special, and I presume it's very popular for couples to come in and enjoy a little break, or I mean, it's because it's in the centre. I mean, they can come after work.
Absolutely, it's great for people who are time poor, people who still want to do something for themselves, but it's really hard to get out after hours to have simple things such as a massage or having a manicure or a facial. And so this encourages couples to spend some time together. So once a month we often have couples come in, and the man might be having a massage, his wife might be having a facial, they jump in the jacuzzi and they all unwind and everyone's happy. It's great for bridal parties, it's great for a girls' weekend, day out. And it's a private suite, so you can close the door and escape. Great.
Well, I think that's enough talking. Braden's enjoying obviously a glass of champagne in the jacuzzi. I might have to hit the sauna. So thanks very much.
Great. So this is Lisa, who's one of our remedial massage therapists. She sees clients on a regular basis for a whole host of conditions. Most commonly for sporting injuries, for muscle aches and pains. Some people need some realignments. It's great for lymphatic drainage, for improving circulation, and also some people just want a relaxing massage.
So I'm Lisa, I'm a massage therapist. I've been doing this for about 5 years now. And I love getting people come in for their consults and having a chat and really finding out what they want from their massages. I normally set them up on plans, so it's not just one massage to make you feel good, it's really achieving some goals, so either getting over an injury or dealing with some emotional stuff. And then I love to make sure that every client has a bit of homework to go home with, so whether it be something to help them with their lives or a new stretch or something just to improve their overall wellness.
We see a lot of businessmen who come in for their weekly massage, and they also have vitamin shots or some body boost bit light treatments. We see a lot of athletic individuals, both men and women, who do a lot of sports and need massage to loosen up their muscles and to help with sprains. in injuries and also to help prevent injuries. We see groups of women who are having a bit of a pampering session and like to incorporate massage with their facials and their sauna. Especially with people with like skin problems, you can really look at tailoring diets as well with the massage. The lymphatic draining to drain out like a lot of the toxins that they have in their system, and then also incorporating a couple of diets and just things to alter in their diet and just to change it up a little bit, just to kind of obviously give their digestive system a good go and good clearing out. We all know that looking good and feeling good really go hand in hand, and so in every aspect of aesthetic treatments, not only is the cosmetic appearance component of it's important, but how one feels about themselves is important. And our wellness treatments like massage help us feel better and help us relax and unwind. It can help us deal with some of the stresses in our lives. And so we like to combine our wellness treatments such as massage with our LED light therapies and our vitamin shots so that people get more out of life. So that not only do they look good, but they feel good as well. I think massage is a really nice tactile kind of thing. Like a lot of people don't, like you go and get treatments and you're kind of getting injected with something, or it's a vitamin drip and it's not very personal, whereas this is an hour of a very tactile, very personal, very individual type of modality. So it's really different from a lot of the other modalities you have, and you really get to spend that time with your practitioner and you get the best or the most out of it, I think, that way.
LED light is light-emitting diodes, and we use it for many different skin concerns. For instance, it's fantastic for rosacea, acne. We can use it for as it's antimicrobial. It's also fantastic for skin rejuvenation, which is why we use it for the hydrofacial. So the Heal Light has 3 different depths of light-emitting diodes, so we can actually tailor make it to the specific skin type that we're treating. For instance, it can treat rosacea, it can treat psoriasis and even acne. One treatment with the Heal Light's usually around $100. For optimum results, around 2 treatments a week for perhaps 8 weeks. It just depends on what the concern we're treating. Usually one session's around about 20 minutes.
Here in Australia, beauty sales have reached over $1.4 billion annually, and over 400,000 Australians are involved in this industry. At Dr. Ann's Medi-Spa, they are performing the very best state-of-the-art treatments for facial rejuvenation. Well, I headed on down to the Medi-Spa to find out what all the fuss was about.
The Thermage is a radiofrequency treatment. It's a non-invasive treatment that stimulates collagen and skin tightening and tissue tightening. It's a really popular way of achieving a non-surgical facelift that is natural, that takes time to develop, so you don't look like you've had something done, but you look fresher. And so it's very popular amongst celebrities all over the world who swear they haven't had plastic surgery, and they haven't, but they've had Thermage to either give them a fresher face, to take years off their appearance, or to actually give them an amazing body. The Thermage treatment is a treatment that can be applied to various areas of the body. So classically it's the face and neck area. There's a Thermage treatment to lift the eyes. There's a Thermage treatment for cellulite. There's a Thermage treatment for skin tightening of the arms, of the thighs, of the tummy. It depends upon which area people are interested in. Typically there's no numbing to apply, but patients are given some pain relief beforehand because the procedure can be uncomfortable without good pain control. And the treatment can take anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, depending upon the size of the area that we're treating, as well as the patient's comfort levels. So the best thing is to come in for a consultation. They can see a nurse, see a dermal therapist, see myself, see one of the other cosmetic physicians on site, and we'd find out what are the areas of concern for patients, and we can target a treatment that is appropriate. Of course, show people some before and after photos and highlight the fact that it's a very natural, gradual rejuvenation procedure. So you wouldn't see results straight away. It would take months to develop, but a lot of people prefer it because there is no downtime associated with it. Clear and Brilliant is a great laser treatment for men and women of all ages who want some improvement in their skin tone, texture, and some overall radiance, but without the downtime of a traditional laser treatment. The Clear and Brilliant produces instant results. With a bit of downtime of a few days and a bit of a sandpapery feel to your skin, people will be able to see the difference. And most commonly, women will comment on how good your skin's looking, how great your makeup is, even though you haven't changed makeup. And it's a great maintenance treatment for people who have more aggressive treatments throughout the year but want to take a break from the more invasive procedures. Typically, people usually have 3 treatments, a course of 3 or 6 treatments, spaced 2 or 3 weeks apart. It depends upon what they're trying to achieve. If it's a reduction in pore size or pigmentation, it may require more treatments. But generally a freshen up of skin is just a course of 2 or 3 treatments. So for anyone who's interested in improving their skin, and perhaps they've had facials in the past and it hasn't produced enough results for them, but they're not quite ready to have a more aggressive resurfacing procedure, then I'd encourage them to come in for a skin consultation, have a Visio scan, assess their pore size, their pigmentation, all the components of their skin, and then we can tailor a treatment package of Clear and Brilliance to their needs.
Over the last 5 years, there's been a huge leap in both men and women having treatment at a medi-spa such as brow lifting, cosmetic tattooing and skin peels. This makes sense because not only does it bring unruly facial features under control, but a well-shaped eyebrow and manicured features can literally make you look years younger. Let's have a look at some of the trends this summer.
Lots of people want to reduce fine lines and wrinkles. People don't like to look angry, people don't want to look tired, people want to look fresh and they want to look more glamorous and more beautiful. And so there's a whole host of treatments involving injectables that you can utilise to create that desired effect. The most popular treatments are injectables that relax muscles and they can reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So typically crow's feet areas, the frown lines, forehead lines are the traditional areas where these neurotoxins have been used. However, neurotoxins are also used now for facial contouring and reshaping. A lot of people want a more chiseled jawline, more of a hollow beneath their cheek, and so we can use it for those reasons as well. We use fillers traditionally to volumise, but now it's not so much about volumising, it's about glamorising and defining particular features. So people want more definition around their lips, they want high cheekbones. For some men, they want chiseled jawlines, and so these injectable agents can be utilised to beautify and glamorise, as well as to anti-age. So the biggest concern that a lot of people have about lip enhancement is they don't want to walk out looking like they've had their lips filled. And while some people want to have very big full lips, a lot of women want more sexy lips. And sometimes it involves having a look at the lip anatomy and the definition and the various components, and then emphasising and defining various components. And so it is very individualised based on the individual, their anatomy, and then what they'd like to achieve. Typically, these fillers can produce results from 6 months to 12 months. Some people wait till the effect of their treatment has worn off before they come back for another treatment. Whereas more and more people these days are maintaining the results sooner with lesser amounts at each treatment. And for people who want to either enhance their appearance or who want to look younger with minimally invasive treatments such as injectables, then I would recommend they come in for a consultation where they can see one of our injectable specialists who can either be a nurse or a doctor or a specialist in the area, and they can have their face analysed and then the various concerns addressed.
The aesthetics industry can be so overwhelming and confusing, so many treatments experts and so many new procedures appearing all the time. Now I'm here with Dr. Anne, who's going to be answering some of the burning questions you've been asking through the website. Now, Dr. Anne, you are a plastic surgeon and your clinic is very well known for helping women with their most intimate areas. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so lots of women through the years have come to have various procedures with myself, but then asked me more personal burning issues. Oh, you know, I've had some kids, can you help me? And it's, well, what do you mean? And so for some women, it's they want their most intimate area rejuvenated.
Now you've got a signature treatment that you do. Tell us a little bit about that.
One of our treatments that is very popular is the Mona Lisa Touch. It's an Italian laser treatment. It's non-surgical, it's non-hormonal, and it's an alternative for rejuvenation of the area that doesn't involve surgery. And so for some women it can tighten our most intimate areas. For other women it can help with issues of menopause such as dryness and painful intercourse and incontinence issues. And so it has changed a lot of women's well-being.
That's great.
Quite
Sounds like really interesting. Well, I've got some questions from the website, and Faye has emailed in to say, I'm fed up with looking 10 years older than my 57 years. I smoked and sunbathed a lot in my 40s. Would a facelift be the solution?
I guess for Faye, the years of sun damage would appear in her skin. And so one of the simplest ways to take some years off her appearance is to transform her skin. So some simple options include some laser resurfacing and good skincare to take some years off from a simple point of view. If she were to want other areas addressed, then we'd have a look at them and see.
Okay, so I've got an email from Ian, and he has said, I'm under a lot of pressure at work and work long hours. I enjoy it, but I look tired all the time. My eye bags are huge. Could you get rid of them without too much pain? You know, we're all wimps, so, I mean, is there a miracle treatment that doesn't hurt? Common question with us males.
No. I'd say to Ian that perhaps he needs a holiday and some good rest. And to improve his overall, you know, fatigue and well-being, firstly. But if he wants something more aggressive, then he can have a surgical option such as a lower blepharoplasty. And what that involves often is removing some excess fat and repositioning the tissue so your eye bags don't look so puffy.
Okay, great. Okay, well, I've got one last question here, and this is from Mel. She says, I've lost over 3 stone in weight, but instead of being happy, I still hate taking off clothes because of all the loose skin. So, you know, are there any sort of options out there to sort of remove that?
Absolutely. So for men and women who've lost large volumes of weight, some massive weight loss patients, they feel that despite all their hard work, their body is still very much a deflated version of their former self. And so sometimes they have large quantities of excess skin which need to be surgically removed. And depending upon which area, the arms, the tummy, the thighs, there's various options that can be performed.
Great. Well, if you've liked any of the treatments or procedures that you've seen on the Dr. Anne show, then book in for a consultation at the clinic. Don't forget to follow Dr. Anne on social media, and we'll see you next time.